Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to Factorio with LD7. I just added another 5 drills for iron because we were starting to run out of iron ore. We still need to increase our iron production a fair amount, but it's okay. We're kind of getting it done as best we can. We finally saturated this belt, so that's nice. But yeah, so like I said last time, we are going to try and get our copper wire system built. So what I want to do, since this is kind of our labs and everything up here, what I want is to kind of leave enough space so I can kind of go in one direction and keep expanding the system. So what we might end up doing here, because this smeltery will eventually get expanded, it'll probably actually get I don't know how I want to do the smelter yet. Well, that'll have to be expanded at some point though. So I want to leave room for that. Obviously these labs I can fill in kind of along here. So it'd make the most sense. I mean, this we want to leave open for more red files. We should also leave a space open so we can bring our green files up here. And then, yeah, so we'll take a look and see what we can do. I'm thinking that maybe we will put the copper right here for the time being. It might change, but that's fine. So the first thing that we need, copper wires. So these are pretty easy. It's just copper. Yeah, so we will get this linked up. I'm just building a splitter so I can bring over the copper from the main belt. And then these are going to go back onto the belt as well. So something like that, I think. As far as the splitter goes, makes the most sense to put it right here, because then I can split one line off and keep the other line flowing. And I'm just going to expand all these bad boys down, because they're all going to have to, I mean, this is the main bus, right? So we're going to want stuff going down here, I believe. Okay, so that's all synced up. Cool, no problem. Get 6 inserters, and this will start making a bunch of copper cables. Then the next thing we need is these electronic circuits, which are cables and iron plates. So really, what I should have done before building this out, so the copper cables are going to have to come out so we can basically use them for electronic circuits initially here, and then I need to get iron plates on the same belt in order for it to work. So that's not too difficult, it's only 2 items, so whatever. Just sync those bad boys up so we can start making the cables. Cool. And then we've got 2 these, so we'll put one there. And as far as this guy goes, we'll split him off like this, and then the goal is going to be to get our iron plates over there as well. So the way I want to do this, because I believe it will be easier, is to take the splitter like that. Then I only have to use 1 underground belt, or well, I'll have to use more than that because I'm going to just bring the iron plates across like this. So yeah, we'll do that. I do want 1 more splitter actually, just so we can double up this belt. I like full belts. That's kind of my thing. So we're gonna split this over just a little bit, like that, and like that. Perfect. So now we'll take this splitter, put it like that, and then we'll double up this belt. That way everything's full, saturated, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so we'll bring these guys up, and I need 4 of these. Not too bad. 1. So actually, this is going to force me to turn this one. So we basically added an extra row, but that's fine. We'll just leave that as it is. It's not hurting anything necessarily. And then it gives us some room if we need to split something down the line later. We've got this extra little space. So we'll do this for now. And let's see. Break this for now. This is taking all of our iron. I want some tracks. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this little line. We're just going to try to break this rock. Because it's in the way. So with rocks, I mean, basically you have to shoot them in order to destroy them. It's not a big deal. There's no alien bases really close to us, A, and B, I do have it set so they don't attack first, just because I find that a little bit more enjoyable for me. So yeah, I hope that's okay with you. Okay, so now we've got that belt all nice and expanded. We are gonna need some more of these. I'm gonna put 3 down to make the green circuit boards because you do end up needing a lot of them, so it doesn't hurt to have the additional capacity right off the bat. And in fact, I'll probably make a little chest to fill up with them because they're used in a lot of different recipes, so having some on hand is helpful, if I do say so myself. And I do. Anyway, let's grab some of this. Missing electronic circuit. See? Look at that. Grab some of this copper. And I think it was 5, yeah. And these are also gonna go on the belt because they're used for everything once you get into the like more advanced stuff. Right, so we've got our inserters. Cool. 1 and 2. And sure. There we go. Now we've got those all built. I don't have green files yet, so we're going to wait to start these. So I'll just do some shooting speed research because it doesn't really matter anyway. Alright, so let's make one of those. 5 of those. Just so we have some guns, just in case. What's next? So we've got circuits. We've got the advanced machines. To make these, inserter and a transport belt. To build an inserter, you need an iron plate, a gear wheel, and an electronic circuit. So we've got the circuits, we've got plates, and we've got gear wheels. Now, the key is to get them all over to some of these blue factories. So, what we're going to do, I think we're going to just stick with this little pattern that we've got going. We'll put this guy here. Gosh, I need some circuits, honestly, so we'll grab some. Get a splitter. Cool. Split that. And then we'll bring probably iron onto this one, I'm thinking. Okay, so that'll have iron and circuits, and then I can put the gear wheels on this one. So this is going to look a little weird if you haven't played Factorio before. More iron, God. Always need more iron. Kind of the story of this game, but it's fine. We'll grab some. 2 more splitters. I'll probably need 1 more of those. Okay, so we're going to split this iron again, like so. And that can keep going down like that. Then I also need to split this, but need to figure out how to do it. So if I'm trying to bring these up here, really the splitter for this one should be up a little farther. So maybe like here, and I can go. It's gonna need 1 there, 1 there. Underground belt, like so.